Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be working on this beautiful dark skin model. First, I'm cleansing her face. I'm using the Zaron Cosmetics Micellar water. The micellar water will help to remove the dirt and excess oil on her skin. This is better than using just your wipes to cleanse the face. You need micellar water. I'm hydrating her skin with the Badescu spray, then I'll dry with a mini fan. I'm applying the Snail Power Essence. I'm also going to use this product to hydrate her skin. The basis of beautiful makeup is a well-hydrated skin, so you have to make sure that you hydrate your skin properly using the right products. I'm using the COSRX Snail All-in-One Cream to moisturize her skin. I'm using my fingers to massage the product into her skin. Please make sure that you sanitize your hands before doing this. When prepping the skin, make sure that you allow one product sink into the skin properly before you go in with the next. Next, I'm using the iconic Embryolise moisturizer. This is one of my favorite makeup products. I'm just going to apply this all over her face. Next, I'm applying the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I'm going to apply this all over her face except her under eye. I don't prime the under eye area because that area is very delicate and I feel like the primer is even going to clog up the pores under her eyes, so it's not necessary to prime under her eyes. Next, I'm going to use the Gentle Dove Mattifying Primer on her eyebrows and her nose. I love this primer because it's super matte. I'm using the mini fan to dry her face because I want all the products that I've applied to sink into her skin before I go in with the foundation. I'm applying L'Oreal True Match Foundation. I think this is C10, I'm not sure. When you're doing dark skin makeup, you need to be sure that you give them a foundation that matches their skin tone and their undertone. Most dark skin people like to maintain their complexion even after makeup. They don't like to look lighter than they are. For this model, her face is lighter than her neck, so I'm going to match the foundation with her neck and I'm going to match the concealer with her chest, just so that there is a balance. To highlight, I'm using Milani concealer in 180. This is my first time using Milani concealer and I really liked it. I'm blending the concealer with a damp beauty blender. I'm setting her under eye with Makeup Forever powder in shade Y505. I'll ask her to look up, then I'll use a damp beauty blender to blend her under eye so that there is no creasing. Then I'll set with the powder immediately. I'm setting all the highlighted areas with the Makeup Forever powder. Then I'm going to go into the F&M powder palette and set the rest of her face with her shade of powder. This powder palette is the bomb. I tell you this for free. I got tired of my V Beauty powder palette. I just wanted to try something new. For blush, I'm going to mix these two shades from the Juvia's Place palette. I'm doing the reverse contour with a shade of powder very close to her skin tone. I'm baking her face with Merak setting powder. I'm using a hair wax to brush her brows in place. Then I'm going to outline her brows with the Eversheen black pencil. Then I'll use the Davies pencil in number 03 to fill in. But I can see that you don't realize I'm using the Bennye Clown White as my eyeshadow base. I'm going to blend it out properly. You have to make sure that you blend out your base properly so that your eyeshadow will not break. The tips I'll give you for eyeshadow is to make sure that number 1, you use the right brushes. Number 2, you make sure that your base is very smooth. Number 3, applying from light to dark will give you more control with your blending. It's always best to apply a small amount of product and then you blend and repeat until you have the desired effect. If you apply a dark shade and try to blend, it will make blending harder for you.
So hit me up, you know it's all I'm waiting for. Oh, would you hit me up?
If you want to intensify a shade of eyeshadow, use a damp brush. A damp brush will give you richer pigments, but you can't do this with matte eyeshadows.
Been waiting my whole life, oh, for you to hit me up. I've never felt this way.
I'm applying the e.l.f. glitter primer, then I'm going to apply pigment. If you're working with pigment or glitters, you want to make sure that you apply just a little glitter glue or glitter primer. If you apply too much, your pigments or your glitters will break.
I want to turn back time, send me some heartbreak. Oh, would you stay for me if I let you in? So secretly, yeah, my melody, yeah, my melody. Would you stay with me?
I fixed our lashes and lined our eyes with the Inglot gel liner off camera. So now I am just giving her face a lift with a little concealer and a setting powder.
If I let you in, I just like the way you are, yeah.
I'm applying Sephora powder in 80 all over her face except the places I highlighted. I'm spraying her face with a Kiss Beauty spray.
All the ways you blow my
I like to apply brow gels on my brows, so I'm using the Hegai&Esther brow gel in the shade Ebony.
mind, yeah. People
I'm applying the TM Essential Cheek Glaze in the shade Headline.
always told me I need someone like you, someone who gets me and someone who's cool, yeah. And I like the way you are.
I'm lining her lips with the black in the Beesvogue lip palette. I like to go in with black when I'm doing nude lips for dark skin because if I use brown, it's not going to be obvious.
And now I want it all.
I'm going over the black with this shade from the same palette.
Been following every
I'm using a nude shade from the same palette as my main color. I'm just using a blending brush to blend out the harsh lines.
move you make, 'cause I love the way you make me move.
The model started tearing up, but don't worry, we're going to fix that in a bit. I'm applying a clear gloss from Classic.
When I'm around you, I feel so
I'm lining our upper lip with the black. I always like to line the upper lip after applying gloss. It helps to define the lips.
calm, so glad
I'm using a tissue to gently dab the tears, and I'll use the remaining powder on the powder puff to just set that area.
I found you with the way you move. I'm gonna make a move. I'll
To highlight her nose, I'm using the MAC Gold Deposit.
make a move.
For her cheeks, I'm using the TM Essential Cheek Glaze in the shade Melanin Bust. I really like this product because it gives this effect like you're glowing from within.
Oh, would you stay for me if I let you in?
I'm using the OA Cosmetics Fixing Spray.
So secretly,
I'm using the Wynkk Beauty Mascara to brush out her lower lashes.
you are my melody.
I'm applying the e.l.f. glitter primer under her eyes, and I'm going to go in with glitters.
Yeah, my melody. Would you stay with me if I let you in? I just like the way you are.
This is the finished look. Please let me know what you think in the comment section. I hope you enjoyed watching. Please don't just watch, like this video and share this video with your friends, and please subscribe if you have not. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video.